Over the last couple of months, we've seen institutional investors dive deeper into the crypto space, and they've been investing more heavily into some smaller cap altcoins. We've seen them invest billions of dollars into Bitcoin and Ethereum, but now we're starting to see hundreds of millions of dollars pour into Solana. And this is why I am extremely bullish on Solana long term. And just a couple months ago, I did a video on a company called Upexi. The stock ticker symbol is UPXI. And even though we've seen a bit of a correction take place in the market, we've seen Bitcoin go from over $120,000 per coin down to around $90,000 per coin, and Solana, which has gone from over $250 per coin down to $130. This presents the perfect opportunity to get into some of your favorite crypto related stocks and your favorite altcoins. And so I've been doubling down heavily on Upexi, symbol UPXI. It's available on the NASDAQ, available on like all the top platforms out there. Like I have mine on Robinhood. And so Upexi has come out with some pretty big developments, and they came out with their latest financial results just a few days ago. And so one thing that really stood out to me is that Upexi is the largest Solana treasury company out there. Think of Upexi like a MicroStrategy, but for Solana. So MicroStrategy doubles down and invests heavily into Bitcoin, and Upexi does the same thing. So Upexi currently holds 2,106,989 Solana, up 4.4% from September 10th, 2025. And so this is something that is a really big deal, because as of their most recent support, they currently have a net asset value of right around $397 million, and their unrealized gain is pretty significant as well. So they currently have a lot of opportunities to continually add to their positions and continuously build out that Solana treasury. In addition to this, if we look at some other key metrics that recently came out, is that if we look at their digital asset revenue, according to their most recent report back on November 11th, it says that their digital asset revenue was approximately $6.1 million for the quarter. And this is for the fiscal first quarter ending September 30th, 2025. And this is a huge deal because their total revenue for the quarter was $9.2 million compared to just $4.4 million for the same quarter of 2024. Their revenue from operations from their consumer brands was $3.2 million. And like I said, digital asset revenue was $6.1 million. So they're able to generate not only their digital asset revenue, but also their consumer branded business, which they're able to use those profits to then buy even more Solana. On top of this, their gross profit totaled $8.3 million, up 183% year over year. And their net income increased to $66.7 million compared to a net loss of $1.6 million just year over year. And so these numbers are mind-blowing, seeing that net income has seen a $67 million difference from being negative to now positive. Gross profit is up 183%. Digital asset revenue is increasing dramatically. Seeing these numbers make me really excited about Upexi long term, because I am an extremely bullish person who thinks that Solana can reach $1,000 per token very comfortably. I think Solana could potentially even overtake Ethereum, because most people use Solana if they're invested in crypto over, let's say, using Ethereum. So for Upexi being like the largest Solana treasury company out there, I am very excited when I see these numbers come out and when I see that they're continuously growing their business and will be able to reinvest more and more into Solana and building out their treasury. In addition to this, just back on November 13th, they announced that $50 million share repurchase program. And this is a big deal because the board of directors authorized a share repurchase program up to $50 million of its outstanding common stock. And this is something that is going to enhance Upexi's flexibility to purchase shares of its common stock in the open market, and the company expects to execute this repurchase opportunistically. So consistent with what's going on in the market, they'll be able to stay with a disciplined capital allocation approach and help deliver sustainable long-term value for shareholders. So this is something that is really important in my opinion, because as we see the market fluctuate, a lot of volatility every single day, when things are down, they'll be able to buy back tokens at opportune times. And so right now, if we're looking at what's going on with Solana and the overall crypto market, there's a lot of things to be excited about. Just recently, I did a video on Solana saying why I think it could reach $1,000 per token and why I think that's very, very possible. So with UPXI being that stock that is like the MicroStrategy, but for Solana, like UPXI is the #1 largest Solana treasury company out there. And so they are just a company that I think is going to continue to exceed expectations. And if you've seen what MicroStrategy has been able to do over the last few years, I think UPXI can do the exact same thing. And right now it is extremely undervalued, at least in my opinion. Right now, if you're looking at their market cap, it's $155 million. And if you see how much Solana they actually hold, you'd be like shocked. And you see that they have over 2 million Solana tokens. The value of their Solana holdings and their treasury is more than their market cap, which is like mind-boggling. If you look at their 8K report, you can see that it shows you exactly how much they hold. And with this much Solana, having hundreds of millions of dollars of Solana, and then their market cap is only 155 million. This just shows you how undervalued this stock is and why I think it could easily do a 10x return from where we're currently at. Just think about it. They have $300+ million in their treasury, yet their market cap is less than half. So right now I'm doubling down on this and I am extremely bullish about this stock. I'll keep you guys updated on any major updates that happen, but I've been covering this stock for quite a while. The market has seen a bit of a correction take place, but these are the best opportunities to add to those positions that you're bullish on long term. And like Solana, projects tied to Solana, stocks tied to Solana, this is something that I am extremely excited about.